Good morning children, Sairam. So today we are going to see Active English Part 2. So in the previous Active English chapter we have seen that um, how to use will and shall. Okay. So in this chapter we are going to see about conjunctions. So before that you people have learnt in your older classes, that is your younger classes, what is conjunction, right? So today we are going to do some exercises using conjunctions. So before that, let us see what are conjunctions. A conjunction is a connecting word that combines two sentences. They can be similar or contrast sentences. So conjunctions is nothing but you are going to combine two different sentences with a connecting word. So that particular connecting word is called a conjunction. A conjunction is a connecting word that combines two sentences. They can be similar sentences or contrast sentences. So let us see the first exercise, that is in chapter 3. Join the sentences together. So here we have two sentences, right? She went to the shop. She wanted to buy some shoes. So let me repeat. She went to the shop. She wanted to buy some shoes. So how are you going to connect these two words, these two sentences using a conjunction? So you can write it in this way. She went to the shop to buy some shoes. She went to the shop to buy some shoes. Next sentence. He borrowed a pen. He wanted to write a letter. He borrowed a pen. He wanted to write a letter. So here this particular person is borrowing a pen to write a letter. So in both places we have he and he here. So remove one he and join them using a conjunction. So how will you join this? He borrowed a pen to write a letter. He borrowed a pen to write a letter. Okay. So next one. She asked for 10 rupees. She wanted to buy a doll. She asked for 10 rupees. She wanted to buy a doll. So here we are having in two places we have she and she. So she has 10 rupees to buy a doll. So that is the main issue here. So how you have to join these two sentences using a conjunction? You can write it like this. She asked for 10 rupees to buy a pen. She asked 10 rupees to buy a doll. To buy a doll. So let me repeat. She asked for 10 rupees. She wanted to buy a doll. So the next place we have she asked for 10 rupees. She wanted to buy a sweet. So you are going to join these sentences using to. Okay. So how will you write this sentence? She asked for 10 rupees to buy a sweet. Okay. So let us move on to the fifth one. He bought some wood. He wanted to make a table. So he bought some wood. He wanted to make a table. So when these two sentences are separate, you need to join them as a one whole sentence. So how can you do this? So the main thing here is he is going to buy some wood to make a table. So what he needs to make a table? He needs wood to make the table. So how will you join these sentences now? He bought some wood to make a table. He bought some wood to make a table. Right? So the answer is given here. He bought some wood to make a table. So the next set of 5 sentences you are going to write on your own. Okay? So let us see what are the questions that I have given for this activity. So you are going to join these sentences using a proper conjunction. Okay? So let us see. First one. He switched on the television. He wanted to watch the news. So why he is switching on the television? Because he wants to watch the news. So how are you going to join these sentences? Okay. So he switched on the television. He wanted to watch the news. So the next one is, they went to beach. They wanted to have a picnic. They went to the beach. They wanted to have a picnic. So why are they going to the beach? Because they wanted to have a picnic. Right. So when you combine these two sentences together, you will have a single sentence. Right. So let me repeat the question once more. They went to the beach. They wanted to have a picnic. They went to the beach. They wanted to have a picnic. So the next sentence, that is the 8th one. She put up her hand. She wanted to ask a question. She put up her hand. She wanted to ask a question. So why is he raising up her hand? Because she wanted to ask a question. So you are going to join these two sentences, right? So let me repeat the question. She put up her hand. She wanted to ask a question. So the next one, Mrs. Rao went to the market. She wanted to buy some fruits. Mrs. Rao went to the market. She wanted to buy some fruits. So when you're going to join these two sentences, so you have to see, why is Mrs. Rao going to the market? Why? Because she wants to buy some fruits. So with this idea in mind, you have to use a proper conjunction to join them. Okay? So next, 10th one. Prem went to the reptile park. He wanted to see the snakes. Prem went to the reptile park. He wanted to see the snakes. So reptile park is nothing but where you have snakes, crocodiles and etc. Okay. So why is Prem going to the reptile park? Because he wants to see the snakes. Okay children. So do this 5 sentences in your notebook and just take a picture and send it to me. I hope most of the 3rd standard students are doing very well. Whenever I give a homework, they do it very precisely and with much efforts by their parents. They are trying to complete all the work that is being given. So next one, we will go to chapter 3, the second activity. Okay. Now you are going to join these sentences using for. Okay. So let me say the first sentence. Here is a book. You can read it. So how are you going to join these sentences using for? So let me give you an example. Right. Here is a book for you to read. Here is a book for you to read. Here is a book for you to read. So it will not be present there. Okay. So when you join these two sentences, you are going to get a new sentence. Here is a book for you to read, which makes the same sense. Okay. So next one, here is a pen, you can use it. Here is a pen, you can use it. So how are you going to join these sentences? Using the word for, right? So when you join these two sentences, you get a single sentence which has the same meaning. That is, here is a pen for you to use. Here is a pen for you to use. Okay? So instead of you, if you want to put a name, for example, here is a pen, Maya can use it. Here is a pen, Maya can use it. So when a name comes instead of you, you can write it like, here is a pen for Maya to use. Here is a pen for Maya to use. Okay? So next one, here is an orange, you can eat it. Here is an orange, you can eat it. So how are you going to join these sentences? So here you have an orange and the orange is for eating. So this is the main essence of the sentence, and when you join them together, you can have a single sentence like, here is an orange for you to eat. Here is an orange for you to eat. Okay? So instead of full stop, when the two sentences are being joined, you use for. You becomes a small y here, and you becomes a part of the sentence. Can eat it becomes you to eat. So in this way, the two sentences are being joined into a single sentence. Okay? Next, here is some milk, Radha can drink it. Here is some milk, Radha can drink it. Here is some milk, Radha can drink it. Okay? So when you are going to join these sentences, how are you going to join these sentences? Using the word for, right? So when you are going to join these sentences, you will get a single sentence where here is some milk for Radha to drink. Okay, so how it will come? Here is some milk for Radha to drink. So this is how the sentence is being formed. Okay, so here is some milk for Radha to drink. Here is a rupee, you can spend it. Here is a rupee, you can spend it. So how are you going to join these sentences? So you have to join it like, here is a rupee for you to spend. So how it will be? Here is a rupee for you to spend. So this is how it forms a single sentence where you have a combination of two sentences right here. So next I am going to give you a small activity so that you are going to do the remaining sentences as homework. Okay? The sixth question I will give you the answer, but there's a small activity which is yet to come, so that you are going to join these sentences to form a single sentence. Right, children? Sixth one. Here is a newspaper. Mr. Shah can read it. Here is a newspaper. Mr. Shah can read it. So when you are going to combine these sentences, you have to write, here is a newspaper for Mr. Shah to read. So how will you write? Here is a newspaper for Mr. Shah to read. Okay? So that is how the answer is given. Here is a newspaper for Mr. Shah to read. Next. Here is a coat, you can wear it. Here is a coat, you can wear it. So when you're going to join this, how you will join it? Write the first sentence as it is. Here is a coat. Next, when you're going to join these sentences using for, after coat you will have for. Then followed by capital Y becomes small y. So here is a coat for you to wear. Instead of can, you will have to wear and it will not be present in the sentence. So how it will be? Here is a coat for you to wear. Here is a coat for you to wear. So the next one is, here is a desk, Prem can use it. Here is a desk, Prem can use it. Now I am going to join these sentences using for. So right here as it is a desk for Prem to use. So how it will come? Here is a desk for Prem to use. Here is a desk for Prem to use. Ninth one. So 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th will be for homework. So I have given you the sentences. You are going to join them as I have taught you earlier. Okay. So the first one I will read it out. Here is a kite. The children can fly it. Here is a kite. The children can fly it. Second, here are some sweets. You can eat them. Here are some sweets. You can eat them. Here are some boxes. The boys can carry them. Here are some boxes. The boys can carry them. Here is some water. The dog can drink it. Here is some water. The dog can drink it. So I hope all of you have done this. All of you are going to do this properly. So write it in a notebook where you are writing all your English. Okay. So underline where you are using for and neatly present it. Okay children. So keep learning. Stay safe. Make the best use of this time. Okay. Spend your time with your parents. Sit down. Watch the video. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay children. Thank you.